Good evening, everyone. We are going to be getting started today. First of all, I want to welcome you all to this year's EOPS Care and CalWORKS year-end recognition. It is great to see you all here. But we're not quite ready to start the ceremony until we have all our students who are our guest of honor today. So I'm going to ask that our counselors lead in the graduates of this year.
Let me hear you say, yeah, we're living on love. 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 Oh, oh, we're gonna take you higher. Oh, oh, we're gonna lift you up. Oh, take you higher. Oh, oh, we're gonna lift you up. When you hit the ground, don't you lose your way. Gotta get back up. Let me hear you say, yeah, we're living on love. Yeah, we're living on love. Oh, oh, yeah, we're living on love. Yeah, we're living on love. Oh, oh, we're gonna take you higher. Oh, oh, we're gonna lift you up. Oh, oh, we're gonna take you higher. Oh, oh, we're gonna lift you up. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna take you higher. We're gonna lift you up. Oh, oh, we're gonna take you higher. Oh, oh, we're gonna lift you up. Oh, oh, we're gonna take you higher. We're gonna lift you up. We're gonna take you higher. We're gonna lift you up.
With the formal program, I wanted to go over some housekeeping items. Restrooms are on the first lobby floor. Masks should be worn. We kindly ask you to please take your small children to the lobby should they need to stretch their legs or if they get loud or need a little break. We would also like to remind you to complete your reader card for students who are graduating. And finally, we do want to ask our guests to please silence your phones. And I'd also like to start off by welcoming Carlos Romero, who is one of our graduates, to provide the labor and land acknowledgement. We think Carlos may have stage fright. We all know Carlos.
Well, hi, everyone. Hi. My name is Carlos Romero. I'm an EOPS student. And today, at this time, I would like to take a moment to honor, acknowledge, reflect, and express our sincere gratitude for and appreciation of the peoples, ancestors, and sacred land that we gather upon today. I want to honor the ancestral homelands and traditional territories of indigenous people who have been here since time immemorable, and to recognize that we must continue to build solidarity and kinship with Native indigenous communities. Mount San Antonio College is based in the city of Walnut in the Los Angeles Basin. We honor the Kizh Nation, the Hashimi Nation, and the Tongva tribe, and also the village of the Pemu Kanga. We would also like to pay our respect to the land and life of indigenous people, the Huknikvaktam ancestors, the Ahihi Rome elders, and the Ayihi Kem, our relatives, relations, past, present, and emerging. As all of our liberations are tied together, and so is our history, we also acknowledge that this country was built up from the free, enslaved labor of Black people. And we honor the legacy of the African life. We pay respect to Black life. We honor Black life and skills that were stolen due to violence and white supremacy. With this land, life, and labor acknowledgement, we also recognize a duty to give honor to our work and continue to stand up for racial and social justice every single day. Please join us in a moment. Yes. Thank you. Please join us in a moment of silence and a collective breath. Thank you. I would now like to invite Dr. Marquez back to the stage for opening remarks. Thank you all.
Hello, everyone. So we are back on track. I know in the beginning it was a little bit rocky. We have not done this for 3 years. So first of all, I want to acknowledge and thank you all for being here today. We are so thrilled to see this many people back on Mt SAC campus, and we hope that this is the future, and we are looking forward to more events like this. But in reflection of this year's theme, You Own Your Journey, I'd like to start off this year by sharing a little bit about my journey and how my journey has led me here. My parents immigrated from Mexico to the United States when I was only 3 years old. Like many families here, my parents left to escape poverty. While some people say that I came from nothing, it is far from the truth. My parents instilled in me the value of hard work and the belief in the American dream. The lessons I learned from my parents helped me succeed in my educational and life journey. Along with my educational journey, I also found my passion to email students and to serve them. And so while you may all have found my 1,000 emails day after day, make your contacts, we miss you, come back, we have an event, it was my way of being part of your journey. And I'm very thankful that you all in some way or shape or form allowed me to be part of that chapter of your life. And here today, I also want to acknowledge the EOPS care team and CalWORKS, who have also been part of your journey. And so I want to give them a round of applause and thank you for allowing all of us to be part of that journey. And talking about those who have been part of your journey, I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge some of the EOPS, CARE, and CalWORKS biggest supporters who have been here for your journey in one way or another. And so I would like to introduce our VIP guests, and I ask that when I call their name, that you stand, and I ask the audience to hold your applause until all names have been read. We will start with President Dr. Scroggins. Trustee Gary Chow. Dean of Student Services, Dr. Koji Wasugi. Our student trustee, Juan Mendoza. Our Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Audrey Yamagata Noji. I'd also like our other administrators joining us today to please stand to be acknowledged. We have Dr. Malia Flood, Dr. Eric Lara, and if I don't see you, I forgive you. Please have a seat. And so we want to tell you that we really appreciate all the support, and we thank you for coming today to help us celebrate our accomplishments. We also want to recognize Dr. Hagler, who is not able to make it today. She is our CalWORKS director. And so, I do also want to thank everyone here, the parents, you all and supporters, whether you're a parent, a friend, just a mentor. Thank you all for being here for your students. This room looks amazing today because there is so much support in this room, and it takes a whole village to be able to succeed today and to reach your journey. But before I continue on and take up the entire time, I do want to give the mic to Dr. Scroggins, who will now join us on stage for the college welcome.
Good evening. EOPS, CARE, and CalWORKS have a noble history. And over many years, they have been true to their mission. And that mission is to welcome students such as you to college, help you face challenges, and overcome them. And certainly over the last 2 years, there have been more challenges than most of us expected. But you have faced them, and you have overcome them. You have not just survived, you have thrived. That's probably the greatest recognition I can give you tonight. You have not only survived, you have thrived. And through that, you probably have acquired a skill that you may not yet recognize that you have. It's a very important life skill. It's called resilience. Resilience. The world can throw many things at you. It has. And you're here. You're here looking forward to what will happen in your life next. You're ready for what's going to happen to your life. You are now set on a path. You have direction. You have skills, motivation, energy, and passion. And you're not just going to survive that future life. You are again going to thrive in your future life. Now, on that path, just as the path you've walked here at Mt SAC, you will not be alone. You have learned how to work with others, how to be a team, how to take and give direction. Those are really valuable skills. And I want you to know that just as you have benefited from your counselors, your faculty, from the support you have had here, we will always be with you, sitting on that shoulder. So when those challenges face you, you have a history, like these programs do. You carry with you the history of your successes, of your guidance, of your support that we helped give you. And faculty, staff, one another, we will always be here for you. So those tough times will still come. That's life. When they do come, remember us. Remember your experiences here. Draw on those strengths that you now have. And don't forget us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Scroggins, for that warm and inspirational message for our students. On behalf of Mt SAC, which has been their educational home base for many years. My name is Maria Hernandez Figueroa, and I'm the EOPS Care Coordinator. I'm so happy for all of you. I have the honor of introducing our first student speakers. I will introduce Ms. Lea Wong. Let me tell you a little bit about Ms. Leah. Ms. Leah, she said I could disclose this, is 46 years old. She's a single mother of 3 beautiful children. She's a full-time student and a certified nursing assistant and is home health aide California State certified. Leah is from the Philippines and came to America in 2005. Well, she met a person who thought would be her knight in shining armor, but it didn't turn out like that. Leah and her children are survivors of domestic violence. After surviving that situation in their lives, they were alone in the United States without relatives or friends. Leah picked herself up and decided to educate herself. She will graduate this spring semester with an associate degree in sociology and will transfer to Cal Poly Pomona. Okay, she will pursue her bachelor's degree in sociology, and she will not stop there. She will pursue a master's degree after that. Her passion is to help people, especially those affected by domestic violence and child abuse. She hopes that through hard work and education, she will be able to afford a stable life for her and her family. I would now like to welcome Ms. Lea Wong to this podium.
Good evening, everyone. I think she said everything already. When I came here to the US, I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I met a man that I thought was my knight in shining armor, but who turned out to be my abuser. My children and I are survivors of domestic violence. My dream of having a loving and wonderful life was soon broken. For 13 years, my ex-husband physically, mentally abusing me. Most of the days, I was physically and mentally broken. I was in a new country with no help, and the only person I knew exploited me and treated me in the worst way a human could treat it. Whenever he beats me and curses me, I know that I do not want my kids to go through this hell or to live this person forever. Over time, I mustered up the courage to fight. When I finally escaped our 3rd attempt from our abuser, the first thing that came to my mind is that I need to look for a job. Due to lack of work experience and education, I felt I would not land a good paying job to support my kids and myself. I was transitioning from motel to motel with limited government voucher assistance and was so afraid of what tomorrow would bring for me and for my 3 children, knowing I don't have any family here in America. Reality struck and sunk in when we were stuck for 2 nights sleeping in my car, surviving on canned food and bread from the 99-cent store. I started to think about education and going back to school and getting a career. I finally enrolled at Mount San Antonio College to get an associate degree in nursing and a plan to transfer to a four-year university to get my bachelor's in nursing. Due to pandemic, I am having a severe COVID anxiety. I am so scared that if something bad happens to me, then no one will take care of my children. Since my passion is helping people, I shifted to sociology. Time was only my teacher. I picked myself up and learned how to live by myself. Over time, I become more confident. I learned the ways of the world. I think because I have gone through so many problems like this, I feel that my problems cannot shake my belief. I must say that we are all very lucky to be here tonight. This night is a realization of a goal that we never thought we can achieve. And by just being here means that we are victorious amidst of all the obstacles that we face in this journey. As I transition out, I hope to be able to live the life I truly deserve, one where I can find fulfillment with a job that gives me stability, a job where I can help others, especially from domestic violence and child abuse. I want to be able to live a life of purpose for people I will soon serve, to see my children live a better life. All thanks to the help of Mt SAC, CalWORKS, EOPS, CARE, and I would like to special thanks to Maria. She's always there for me, and Dr. Hagler, Julie Marquez, Miss Danette from CalWORKS, Anissa, and all the counselors. Thank you so much for always there for me. Like, even it's like, you know, I'm just human, and then when I get so stressed, and they're always there for me to remind me that it's okay, everything is okay. This educational journey has been very challenging, but doing this also gave me hope to better life and my children's life, and to fight and not to give up when obstacles arise. I know all of these sufferings are just temporary. I believe educational journey is like I am planting a fruit tree that someday will bear fruit. I know getting a degree will not make me rich, but no one can take this away from me. And it gives me and my kids to have a stable home. And I will continue to pray and continue to trust God. Thank you.
Stay here. Thank you, Leah. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
We love you very much. We want to give you this award. The engraving is coming. All right? And I think we have to take a picture. Yes. All right. I think there was a picture somewhere. Oh, there she is. There's Heather. Look at Heather. Let's go, Thank you again. You're free. You hear that? You're a superstar. I would now like to welcome Diaz Garcia, our counselor, to introduce our EOPS student speaker.
Good evening. Buenas noches, padres. Amistades, familia. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I hope you guys like the food. Good. Well, we're very happy to have you, and I'm very pleased to be here tonight to welcome and introduce our next guest speaker. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our next speaker, Nathaniel Iskandar. Thank you. I've had the privilege of serving as Nathaniel's academic counselor now for the past 2 years. And I have come to know Nathaniel as an extremely hardworking, intelligent, highly motivated, and enthusiastic student. Nathaniel has a strong academic rigor, accomplishing an overall grade point average of 4.0. He's obtaining an associate's degree in mathematics. Mathematics is not that hard, guys. Come on. Okay. And he will be transferring to UC Berkeley as a computer science and electrical engineering double major. Okay. Moreover, Nathaniel is an honors program recipient. He will receive honors certification from Mount San Antonio College upon graduation. His academic achievements have placed him on the president's list many times over. And most recently, I personally myself nominated him, and he was a recipient of the Student of Distinction Award for this academic year. Now, with so many accomplishments, it sounds easy, but these accomplishments are even more remarkable, and they're more notable given the amount of barriers and challenges that he has faced in his life. Nathaniel came to us via Indonesia, where he learned very quickly in his life that it would be a struggle for him for his parents to provide him the aspiration of going to a university. He knew it would be a struggle, and so from an early age, Nathaniel did his part to help his family. Worked full time worked in their parents' moving company and also a server at their restaurant, and worked all through high school. I worked all through his college career. Let's see here. With everything on his plate, Nathaniel still finds the time to be a stellar human being, radiating positivity to everyone around him by tutoring and mentoring students, initiating clubs to provide a safe space and community for tech lovers, and by modeling and inspiring students around him by the example he sets as he moves towards accomplishing his goals with humility, strength, determination, grace, and optimism in the face of all these challenges. It is my honor and privilege to present to you our next speaker, Nathaniel Iskandar.
Wow. This is cool. Wow. Good evening, everybody. Let me start off by saying thank you, Jesus, for it is through His grace and His kindness that I am here today. It is truly an honor to be an EOPS Care and CalWORKS recognized student speaker. I would like to personally thank Urias Garcia for nominating me for this position. Thank you, Urias, for all your love, support, and kindness. My name is Nathaniel Reinhart Iskander. I am a second-year student at Mt SAC who will be transferring to the University of California, Berkeley, where I will be pursuing a major electrical and engineering and computer science. In my time in Mt SAC, I had the opportunity to expand my horizons in the field of STEM, from becoming the president of the Google Developer Student Clubs as an association with the Google Developers community, to becoming the lead programmer for the Mt SAC robotics team, Mt SAC 1. It is with great pride that I announce my achievements for the Google Developer Student Clubs in facilitating the empowerment of students through technology. The GDSC has served the student community of Mt SAC for 2 years, and the club has grown to 177 people of diverse majors. I am also proud to announce that the Mt SAC robotics team ranked number 11 in the largest robotics competition in the world, the 2022 VEX Robotics World Championship that took place in Dallas, Texas this past May, actually. Over 800 teams from around the world, from New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, Puerto Rico, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but yeah, they all came to compete. And man, boys, it truly is a blessing to be serving as the lead programmer of the team Mt SAC 1. Serving as the lead programmer of Team Mt SAC 1 has been a valuable learning experience, and I applaud my team for the hard work that they put in. The 2 years I spent in Mt SAC has not been an easy one for sure. They were filled with math and physics and STEM courses back to back to back. Did I take 13 units in winter 22? Yes, I did. Was it tough? Yeah. Am I currently enrolled in 19.5 units for spring 22? Also, yes. Was it tough? Yeah. But it all prepares me for the next steps of my education. By the end of spring 2022, I will have completed 89.5 units, and I'm honored that along the way I am recognized as Students of Distinction Award in the Academic Achievement category, as being in the President's List, and also in being the top 3 speaker for the intramural speech competition. Looking back, I can now pat myself in the back and say, well done, Nate. My fellow scholars, if I could leave you with one piece of advice, it would be that persistence pays off. Some things you cannot control, like how strenuous your schedule is, or how tough a professor will grade your papers. But one thing you do have control over, that's your work ethic. I've convinced myself that even though I may not be the brightest, most talented person, I know that I am one to remain persistent, even when circumstances aren't always in my favor. In the end, my biggest competition is not another person. My biggest competition is me. Scholars, your biggest competition is you. Remember that. Once again, I thank everyone that helps coordinate this event. I thank Urias for nominating me for this position. And most importantly, I thank God for this milestone in my life. All of this is not for my own gratification, but for the glory of the kingdom of God. Thank you. Thank you, Urias.
Can we give one more round of applause to Nathaniel Iskandar? Nathaniel, it gives me a great privilege and honor to present you with this award. Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. It really is a privilege to see everyone here after, the pandemic, even though we're still in it. It's really good to see so many of your faces here and families. Buenas noches, familia. Qué placer es estar con ustedes esta noche celebrando a sus graduados. Bienvenidos después de esta pandemia. Es un placer poder verlos a todos. I will be introducing our CalWORKS student. Jacqueline Serbine is a film, TV, and media major at Mt SAC, where she has been a CalWORKS recipient since 2019. She has had positive support. And from the CalWORKS program that has aided her in her educational journey. Through her journey at Mt SAC, she has been able to equip herself with the knowledge and experience necessary to prepare her for her next chapter in her academic journey. With the help from CalWORKS, she has had the opportunity to extend her academic future so that she may successfully transition to obtain her bachelor's degree. Jacqueline has been accepted to Cal State LA for fall 2022. She is a single mother who is dedicated to her children, Isabel and Christopher Robin. With the help from CalWORKS and her counselor, Lorena Villarreal, she has been able to push through obstacles so that she may graduate. She looks forward to the future, knowing that CalWORKS was right there by her side, helping her every step of the way to graduate this spring 2022. I present to you Jacqueline Cervin.
It's been a wild ride, this pandemic, being in school, right? Oh God, sorry, I'm so nervous. First off, I want to thank the EOPS Care and CalWORKS for this opportunity to speak tonight. It is an honor and privilege to be here tonight. My name is Jacqueline Cervin. I am a film, TV, and media major here at Mt SAC. I have been here since late 2019. Before I came to Mt SAC, I had been at gospel school. And that was it. A little after, I had my kids, Isabella and Christopher Robin. I thought that I was not smart enough or good enough to even consider pursuing a higher education. It was after being left as a single mom was a Kickstarter to help me fight for a better life for them. I must admit that being a CalWORKS recipient that helps women like me that are trying to survive, we are often labeled lazy or difficult to work with because of our circumstances. Truth is, I never thought that because of my circumstances that I was worthy. But the support and the endless help from CalWORKS and my counselor Lorena Villarreal, I have been able to be successful in my journey here at Mt SAC. It wasn't always easy. There were times I cried, the stress of trying to pass my classes, to being overwhelmed with being a mom, a student mom. I would see fellow classmates get better grades or test results, and because most were younger than me, I thought I was a failure. I remember my counselor Lorena once tell me, after I had a talk with her about how I was feeling, and she said my grades spoke for myself, to not think anything less of myself, that I was smart, and being on the dean's list was a bigger deal than what anyone could say otherwise. She, along with Ms. Danette and all the wonderful staff at CalWORKS, have had such an immense support in my journey so that I may stand before you tonight. If I could give you any words as you continue on with your academic journey, is that there will be hard days, maybe even sad days. And there might be someone next to you, more smart or more creative, but that shouldn't hold you from going. Keep going, even when that little voice tells you that you can't. You can, and you will. Doubts will come and go, and you will also see other students come and go. But don't let that or anything hold you back from achieving your goals. You matter, you make a difference. I am glad to say that I am transferring to Cal State LA this fall 2022. And if I could do it as a student mom, so can you. And lastly, if I could share with you what made me a success story, is that even when I felt like I couldn't, I kept going. And if you do have those hiccups along the way, like maybe not passing a class or two, I'm not saying that was my case, but if it is, just know you'll be okay. And everything has its time and purpose. Never lose hope or sight, and more importantly, reach out to your counselors. They will help you so much more than you know. And when you need to, you should speak up. Even if it's a professor or someone that's a faculty, you feel like something's wrong or that you deserve a better grade, speak up, because your voice does matter. And more importantly, reach out to your professors even when you think that they're not listening. And if you need extra help, get a tutor. It helps. And even when you think life is too hard, remember, you have your end goals that you are waiting for, and they're waiting for you. Thank you.
Jacqueline, we present you with this award. Thank you. You've made us so proud.
Thank you.
We will now. Yeah. These stories are always so touching, right? And it touches so many of our hearts because it speaks to so many of us. We will now transition into the bigger part of another part of our program, and I'm going to transition to Julie Marquez. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and give another round of applause to our amazing student speakers. And to those of you in the audience that have stories, we see you. There are so many beautiful stories and journeys here. And this is why this year we picked the topic of Own Your Journey, because we feel like this class of 2022, has gone through a lot. But the good thing is the pandemic didn't break your dreams. And that is shown by that you are here today, you're being celebrated, and you all should be more than proud of yourselves for all that you have been able to overcome. You faced challenges that no other class did. And for that, I want to give you all a very big round of applause. And so at this time, I would like to ask Trustee Gary Chow to join us to the stage to help us congratulate our students. And I also ask that Ana Silvia, Urias, Hector, and Tony, and Carolyn prepare to begin announcing students' name. And today we have about 100 students here, but we do have about 225 graduates. So we are very excited for this class. And so with that, I also want to share, we are going to ask our students to make sure you're prepared with your reader card in hand. Caitlin and Maria will cue you in terms of where to start lining up. And when they ask you to line up, if you have your medallion, you're more than welcome to wear it. And make sure you have your reader card, and you're going to be handing them to the counselors on the left of the stage, and you'll be walking up to the stage. We ask that you do not do any handshakes. The trustee, Gary Chow, will go ahead and give you a certificate. You'll take a picture, and you'll walk to the right of the stage. We're going to go ahead and ask the first row of students to make sure you are lined up to the left of the stage. So on that direction, please go ahead and start lining up. Make sure if you haven't filled out your reader card that you do so now.
Ready? Our first student coming to the stage, Geraldine Marquez. Film and Television, AST, and will be transferring to Cal State Northridge.
Yeah, you can step right here. Courtney Dana Carolee. She is earning 3 degrees, an AA in Social Behavior Science, an AAT in Psychology, and AAT in Sociology, transferring to the University of Laverne.
Our next student is Crystal Minyard, Social and Behavioral Sciences with her AA degree also earning her AST in psychology and her AAT in sociology, transferring to the University of Laverne.
Next, we have Teresa Ramazetter, who is earning her AS in alcohol and drug counseling, as well as an AS in sociology. And she has been accepted to Cal Poly Pomona.
Solana Marie Fess, she is earning an AA in social behavior sciences and an AAT in psychology, transferring to Cal State Fullerton.
We now have Miss Kimberly Leona Edwards, will be earning her Associates of Arts in Kinesiology.
Next, we have Adriano Martinez, who is earning her AA in kinesiology. And she has not yet made a decision as to which campus she's going to attend.
We have Danny Arenas. Yeah. AA degree, psychology, AAT in sociology, and an AA in social behavioral sciences. Will be transferring to UC Riverside.
Irene Baena Aguilar, she's earning her AA in kinesiology and wellness.
Next, we have Lily Garcia Martinez, who will be graduating with her AST in sociology and will be attending Azusa Pacific University.
Now on stage we have Cecilia Vega, who will be earning her AA in Social Behavioral Sciences, her AAT in Sociology. Thank you. Good. Congratulations, Cecilia.
Stephanie Perez, she is earning her AST in Business Administration and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Graciela Padilla, and she will be earning her AAT in Sociology, as well as an ADT in Social Justice and Kinesiology and Wellness. And she will be attending Cal Poly Pomona.
We have on stage Ms. Vanessa Cristina Rodriguez, who will be earning her Associates of Arts in Kinesiology and Wellness.
Samantha Marie Nevares, she is earning her AAT in Sociology and her AA in Social Behavior Sciences, transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Adriana Lizeth Chavez, who is graduating with her AS in Child Development and will be going to Cal State LA.
Here we have Jacqueline Serbine. She is transferring to UCLA or Cal State LA in Film, TV, and Media.
We have Mr. Nathaniel Reinhart Iskandar. He will be earning his Associates of Science in Mathematics. In fall, he's transferring to UC Berkeley.
Next we have Lea Wong with her AAT in Sociology, and she will be attending Cal Poly Pomona.
Livier Gil Alvarez, she is earning the AA in Social Behavior Sciences. She is earning the AAT in Sociology and Psychology and Social Justice, transferring Cal Poly Pomona.
We have Nidia Alexa Palma Parra, who will be earning her Associates of Science in Architecture.
Alyssa Andrea Partido Martinez. She is earning her Social and Behavior Sciences and her AA in Kinesiology, transferring with nursing for Azusa Pacific University.
Next we have Rosa Castro, who will be earning her AA in Kinesiology and Wellness, as well as an AAT in Kinesiology, and become a CNA, Certified Nurse Assistant, and she will be going to Cal State LA.
Evelyn Raucho. She is earning an AA in Kinesiology and Wellness and also an AA in Social and Behavior Sciences. Erika Ramos. She's earning her AA in Sociology and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
We have Kaden Nunez, who will be earning her Associates of Arts in Sociology. I see an Associates of Arts in Psychology, an Associates of Arts in Social Behavioral and Sciences, and an Associate's degree in Social Justice. She's also transferring to UC Riverside.
Next we have Brandy Nicole Lopez, who has earned her AA in Social Behavior Science, an AA in Social Justice, and an AAT in Communications. And she will be attending University of California, Berkeley.
We have another UC graduate. This is Cleo Jin. She's going to be transferring to UCLA this fall.
Joseph Suarez, AST in Business Management, transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Okay, next we have An Nguyen Duong, who is earning his AA in Natural Science and will be attending Mt SAC's nursing program.
Carlos Romero, ADT in Psychology, ADT in Sociology, ADT in Social Justice, AA degree in Humanities, and an AA in Social Behavioral Sciences. He will be transferring to UC Irvine.
We have Ms. Marley Bules, who has her Associates of Arts in Natural Sciences, and she will be transferring this far to UC Riverside.
Jacqueline Judith Nieto. She is earning an AAT in Business Administration and an AA in Business.
Next, we have Yvette Flores, who is earning her AA in Kinesiology, an AS in Social Behavior Science, and will be attending UCLA.
Next, we have June Min Leon, who will be transferring to UC Irvine this fall.
Ana Diaz, graduating with her AAT in Sociology and her AA in Social Behavior Sciences and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Jasmine Carr Lehal, who is earning her AAT in Psychology and will begin at UC Berkeley.
Next on stage, we are joined by Salina Marie Mejia. She will be earning an associate's degree in social behavioral science and an AAT in psychology, and she will be transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Come on through. Thank you. Come on stage. Next, we have Miss Kimberly Jasmine Flores Palacios, who will be earning her AST in early childhood development, and she's transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next on stage, we are joined by Gilbert Tommy Alcaraz. He will be obtaining an associate's degree in social behavioral sciences, an associate's degree in psychology, an associate degree in social justice, and an associate degree in sociology. And he will be transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Monica Gutierrez Ramirez, who's earning her AAT in Business Administration, and she will be transferring to UC Riverside. Go Highlanders!
Wendy Jocelyn Flores. She is earning her AS in Child Development.
Next on stage, we are joined by Miss Brenda Savannah Reyes. She will be obtaining a degree, an Associate of Arts in Kinesiology and Wellness.
We have Miss Beatriz Navarro, who will be transferring this fall to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Rhiannon Moreno, who'll be earning her AS in Early Childhood Education and will be transferring to Cal Poly Pomona. Go Broncos!
Crystal Chaida Ordonez. She is graduating with her AA in Social and Behavior Sciences and AA in Sociology and Social Justice, transferring to Cal Poly, no, she's transferring to Cal State East Bay.
Next, we are joined by Annabelle Morales. Annabelle will be obtaining an Associate of Art in Kinesiology and Wellness.
We have Brittany Rutledge, who will be earning her AA in Social Behavioral Sciences and transferring to Cal Baptist University in nursing.
Next, we have Tony Ann Tomlinson, who's graduating with an AS in Commercial Flight, and she will be attending. Southern Illinois University.
Next on stage, we are joined by Ms. Aliza Azim, and she will be obtaining an associate's degree in liberal arts in social behavioral sciences.
Maria Hernandez. She is earning her AA in Social and Behavior Sciences and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next on stage, we have Wasim Salama, who will be earning his Associate Science in Commercial Flight and transferring to Cal State LA.
Next, we have Marlena Lopez, who's earning her AA in Social and Behavior Science and AAT in Psychology. Will be attending Cal State University Long Beach in Consumer Affairs program.
Next on stage, we are joined by Ms. Nancy Jimenez, who will be obtaining an Associates of Art in Liberal Arts with an emphasis in business.
Miranda Whining, she's earning her ASC in Political Science and transferring to UCLA.
Next on stage, we have Giselle Rodriguez, who will be earning her associate's degree in sociology.
Next, we have Judith Arellano, who is earning her AA in Social Behavior Sciences, as well as an AAT in Sociology and an AAT in Psychology, and will be attending Cal Poly Pomona.
Beatriz Adriana Chavez will be earning an AA and an AAT in Communication Studies, and she will be transferring in spring 2023 anywhere they accept me.
Next on stage, we are joined by Catherine Asensio. Catherine Asensio will be obtaining an associate's degree for transfer in psychology, social and behavioral sciences, and she will be transferring to Cal State Fullerton.
Elaine Wu, she is earning an AA in Social Behavior Sciences and an AAT in Psychology and transferring to Cal State LA.
We have Katie Salinas, who will be earning her AAT in Social Justice and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Zephyr Sun, who's earning her AAT in Psychology and will begin at Cal Poly Pomona in the fall.
Next on stage, we are joined by Omar Gutierrez Rosas, who will be obtaining 3 degrees, associates in mathematics, 1 in social behavioral sciences, and also another in business. He will be transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Sherlyn Medina, she is earning her AAT in Political Science and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
We now have Miss Ana Alfaro, who will be earning her Associates of Science in Psych Tech, Mental Health Nursing.
Next, we have Jennifer O, who is earning her AA in Social and Behavior Sciences, will be at Fresno State for nursing in the fall.
Next on stage, we are joined by Miss Madison Renee Robb. She will be obtaining an associate's degree in natural sciences and be transferring to San Francisco State University.
Jessica Montano, she is earning her AA in Kinesiology and Wellness and will begin the Mt SAC nursing program.
We have on stage Miss Kenya Monroy, who will be earning her Associates of Arts degree in Kinesiology and transferring to Cal State LA.
Next, we have Amanda Ashley Mora, who is earning her AAT in Psychology, and she will begin at Cal State University Dominguez Hills in the fall.
Next on stage, we are joined by Inea Nicole Dwight. She will be receiving both an associate's in psychology and sociology and transferring to UC Davis.
Ralph Castañeda, he is earning his AST in Business Administration, transferring for economics at UC Berkeley.
We have on stage Ms. Esmeralda Priscilla Tapia, who will be earning her Associates of Science in Transfer for Administration of Justice, her Associates of Arts degree in Sociology, and transferring this fall to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Darlene Ledesma, who's earning her AAT in Sociology and AA in Social Behavior Science, and will begin in the fall at Cal Poly Pomona.
Next on stage, we are joined by Allison Nicole Perez Flores, who will be obtaining an associate's degree in art and kinesiology and wellness, and she will be beginning our respiratory therapy program in the fall.
Leonel Rivera, he is earning his AAT in psychology and transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Congratulations.
Next on stage, Deborah Delgado. She will be earning an AS degree in alcohol drug counseling and will be transferring to Cal Poly Pomona.
Next, we have Antonio Vasquez, who is earning his AS in air conditioning and will be transferring to Cal State Fullerton. Go Titans!
On stage, we have Ms. Dulce Guzman, who will be earning her Associates of Science in Business Administration and her Associates of Arts in Business, transferring to Cal State Fullerton.
Next on stage, we are joined by Oscar Gilbert Diaz, who will be obtaining an associate's degree in language arts and also an associate's in science in sign language interpreting, and will be transferring to Cal State Long Beach or Cal State Fullerton.
Glad you made it, Oscar.
Next, we have Audrey Jiang, who's earning her AAT in music piano performance and will be attending Cal State Fullerton in the fall.
Miguel Angel Vasquez, he is earning his kinesiology and wellness and will begin the respiratory therapy program here at Mt SAC.
Now on stage, we have Mr. Christopher Joseph Aguirre, who will be transferring to Cal Poly Pomona as a psychology major.
Next on stage, we are joined by Ms. Sonia Amirarian. She will be obtaining an associate's degree in social behavioral sciences and will be beginning the respiratory therapy program here at Mt SAC.
And I believe that is all of them. Thank you, Trustee Chow, for participating. I just want to say how exciting it is to see how proud you are of one another and how much you cheer for one another. You know, I love the energy. So congratulations to all our graduates once again. Let's give them another round of applause. I'm going to pretend that applause was for me because I think some other staff member got louder applauses. But at this time, I would like to invite Dr. Koji Wasugi to the stage for the closing remarks.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Marquez. And a big thank you to you, Dr. Hagler, and the entire EOPS Care and CalWORKS staff and faculty for all you do day in and day out to support our students' educational journey at Mt SAC. Let's give them a hand. All right. Thank you to our VIPs, Trustee Chow, thank you for hanging in there and taking all the photo shoots with our students. Trustee Juan Mendoza, Student Trustee Juan Mendoza for being here. President Scroggins earlier, Vice President of Student Services, my boss, Dr. Yamagata Noji, and our colleagues from Mount San Antonio College who are here with us today, as well as our off-campus partners. And really, thank you for being here tonight. You know, this is an amazing event. And I think most of you, hopefully most of you had an opportunity to eat the delicious food. So I'd like to thank the Sodexo staff, as well as the theater folks who are making this production possible. So can we give them a hand as well? And last, but certainly not least, I wish to express my appreciation to the entire recognition ceremony planning team, which includes Dr. Marquez, Dr. Hagler, Maria Hernandez Figueroa. Where are they? Please stand up if you're on the planning team. We got Caitlin Irineo, Alex Brambilla, Jana Crawford, Carlos Romero, Ann Ha. Ann Ha, by the way, is our AS president coming in. So Ann, we want you to stand as well. And Heather Meltison, who's been taking all the photos for us, so thank you. This event is possible because of them. Thank you for all you do. Whew, what a night it's been. You know, this is truly uplifting and a joyous celebration of our EOPS Care and CalWORKS students for all your hard work to achieve this momentous milestone. Whether you're completing a degree, a certificate, or transferring to a university, what you've accomplished is a very big deal. Especially, hear me now, especially given the challenges you have had to overcome the last 2 years under the dark cloud of the COVID pandemic. I also want to congratulate and thank our speakers tonight, our student speakers, Leah, Nathaniel, and Jacqueline, for sharing your stories and your accomplishments with us. So as I stand here and look at all of you, students, family, friends, our EOPS and CalWORKS staff, and our special guests, it feels surreal because 2 years ago, in May 2020, I was asked to give remarks like this at a virtual EOPS Care CalWORKS celebration. So if you remember, especially the staff back then, right? 2 years ago, we had to create videos, and all of this was done virtually, right? So I remember sitting in my living room and giving the address, something like this, but I didn't really have pants like this. I had shorts on underneath, and maybe I had a tie on. I don't remember. It's kind of a crazy time. But we had many celebrations like this, but they were all virtual. And we also had a commencement last year. This year, like last year, it's going to be in the stadium. So I want to see all of you out on Hilmer Lodge Stadium on June 10th, right, where we will celebrate you. But 2 years ago, we did a drive-through. So I don't know if any of you have seen that video, but we did the whole commencement ceremony in a drive-through where our students, graduates got in their cars and we celebrated them that way. So, you know, it's been a very interesting 2 years, heartbreaking as well for many people who have lost lives. It's been very challenging. And the pandemic isn't over. You know, we still feel the cloud of it, but we're trying to navigate it, right? We're trying to live with it and see and have events like this because it's important for us to come together. But we also know that there is a serious pandemic that we're still living with. So we're trying to do that the best we can. So the theme of tonight's celebration is Own Your Journey. So what an appropriate theme as you come to the conclusion of your college journey at Mt SAC and prepare for your next journey at a university or a job that will lead you to a fulfilling career. Owning your journey means taking ownership of where you choose to go and how you will get there. If you have been told in the past, you can't do this, or you won't accomplish that, college, that's a waste of time. You can put those words of negativity in the rearview mirror and look forward, right? That's what it's about. You took the first step to get to Mt SAC. So you made the incredible journey to get here. Then you found your way to our EOPS, CARE, and CalWORKS offices, and you applied. And when you did that, you surrounded yourself with a team of counselors, right? And staff who embraced and supported you along your journey, right? And let us not forget your family members and friends who are here with you tonight in person. Maybe they're FaceTiming you, or they're on Zoom or some other app, or in spirit, because they are no longer here with us physically, but their light is shining down on you and looking down on you so proudly, right? So none of us gets through a significant journey like this, especially college, alone. So I ask that students, you look to your left, you look to your right, you look around, you look above, and say thank you and appreciate your family and friends and your peers who are with you, who have been with you. Right. So being the closing speaker is not easy because I stand in the way of you in the parking lot so you can go home or do what you're going to do next. But I was given some important tasks that I needed to do as the closing speaker. So let me make sure I've done those. So one, recognize the EOPS CARE and CalWORKS staff. I did that, check. Thank family and supporters for attending. I did that, check. I also need to ask our students to complete the survey. If you look on the back of your program, there's a QR code. Please scan this and fill out this survey if you have not done so already. If you have, thank you very much. Maria will kill me if I don't mention that. And then finally, I need to let you know that we have dessert waiting for you after the ceremony. So now I'm standing between you and dessert as well. So I'll wrap up now. Okay. So I think I covered everything, right, Maria? I'm good? Okay. Okay. So now that I've completed what I was supposed to do, let me end with this. I don't need to tell you that we are living in extraordinary times. The COVID pandemic continues to impact the lives of thousands of people. There are violent conflicts around the world, the most notable one right now occurring in Ukraine, but in other countries as well. We're living with extreme environmental conditions, high cost of inflation, and human and civil rights violations towards our marginalized communities. On the flip side, we also see extraordinary advances in technology that are saving lives and connecting people, even from around the world, which was unimaginable 10 years ago. We see the amazingly resilient doctors and nurses, and I know some of you are getting into the medical field, who have fought on the front lines of COVID, and our brave firefighters on the front lines of extreme wildfires throughout the year. We have men and women and men in the military fighting to protect our country. And we also have ordinary people like us here today who are demonstrating amazing acts of kindness, care to those in need, because we are all brothers and sisters. We can all be extraordinary in a positive way. So I challenge all of us to make this our purpose. All of you have reached a significant milestone, as I said earlier, but your work, your journey is not done, it's just beginning. The late, great Mr. Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda Forever, shared with Howard University in 2018. This is what he told the students then. He said, purpose as an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. So as you leave Mt SAC to start the next leg of your journey, I challenge you to maintain focus on the purpose of everything you do going forward. Thank you and have a safe journey home. And students, don't forget to do the survey. Thank you very much.